dimension of physical quantity. Uh, Before we start this, we have to find the dimension of main fundamental quantities. That means dimension of mass m, length l, and time is written as t. So so these are three fundamental quantities. From these three fundamental quantities, we can also so from these three fundamental quantities we can also write here area is length into breadth, so L and L dimension, so we get L square. This is the dimension of area. Now what is the dimension of volume? Volume, we know that length, breadth, height. That means for length L, for breadth L, for breadth height L. That means L cube. So volume, dimension of the volume is L cube. So this is very simple dimension analysis, dimension of physical quantities. Now after this we get density, dimension of density. What will be the dimension of density? Density means mass per unit volume. Okay, so for mass we get m, and for volume we get L cube. So finally we get ml minus 3. So density, volume of density is this. Again for speed, dimension of speed, speed is distance covered by time. So distance is L and time is t. We get Lt minus 1. This is the dimension of velocity or speed. What will be the next dimension of acceleration? This is very interesting. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. That means velocity change upon time. For the case of dimension, we have to find this. What is velocity? Dimension of velocity lt minus 1 by dimension t. So this is lt minus 2. So dimension of acceleration. So from first three basic fundamental quantities: mass, length, time. Dimension is m, l and t. Area is l square, volume is l cube, density is ml minus 3, speed is lt minus 1, and acceleration is lt minus 2. Now, before proceeding, force, dimension of force. Force is nothing but mass times acceleration, m into a. Mass is m and acceleration is lt minus 2. lt minus 2. So dimension of force is mlt minus 2. So if you know this formula, that means relation between these quantities, then you are you find the dimension easily. Okay, next uh, next is if work done. Work is dimension of work. What will be the dimension of work? Work is nothing but force into displacement. Force into displacement. That is dimension of force and dimension of displacement. Force is m l t minus 2. Another d is, that means distance is l. So m l square t minus 2. This is dimension of work done. Now what will be the dimension of energy? You all know work done and energy is equivalent to each other. So dimension of energy, any kind of energy, either potential energy or kinetic energy or any kind of energy, dimension is always same, that is ml square t minus 2. हमारा हिंदी उतना अच्छा नहीं है, इसलिए चलो आपके बात सुन लेते हैं। ठीक है, एनर्जी का जो डायमेंशन है, एनर्जी का जो डायमेंशन है वो बिल्कुल वर्क के डायमेंशन की तरह ही है। सो वर्क का डायमेंशन क्या है? फोर्स और डिस्प्लेसमेंट का मल्टीप्लिकेशन। सो फोर्स का डायमेंशन है एम एल टी माइनस 2 एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट का डिस्प्लेसमेंट का सिर्फ एल। सो मल्टीप्लाई करने से एम एल स्क्वायर टी माइनस 2 होगा डायमेंशन। अभी एक एग्जांपल लेके दिखाओ, काइनेटिक एनर्जी। काइनेटिक एनर्जी that means kinetic energy is हाफ एम वी स्क्वायर. डायमेंशन क्या होगा? हाफ एम. हाफ का तो डायमेंशन नहीं होता है, ये सिर्फ वन आ जाएगा. और ये क्या आएगा? एल टी माइनस वन उसका स्क्वायर. देखो एम एल स्क्वायर टी माइनस टू हो गया. Again, if we consider potential energy, then mgh. So mass, g is acceleration due to gravity, lt minus 2, and h is always l. So we get ml square t minus 2. So any kind of energy, kinetic energy or potential energy, the dimension is same. There are some other dimension fundamental, such as current. Current is written as A, ampere. Temperature, it can be written as theta. No. Now find the dimension of some constant. Let us consider the constant, gravitational constant. Okay, so what is gravitational constant? Gravitational force F equals to G m1 m2 upon r square. So here, to find the dimension of gravitational constant, we have to write F r square upon m1 m2. So dimension of G will be dimension of force. Dimension of force is here. Dimension of force is mlt minus 2. So mlt minus 2, r square means distance square, that means l square. m1 m2 means mass square. So mass cancel, m minus 1 l cube t minus 2. So this is the gravitational constant, dimension of gravitational constant.